If you've seen the show Black Mirror, you've wondered, how crazy is this stuff? Total fantasy? 50 years away? 10 years away? Dylan Hendricks works at the Institute for the Future. He takes the technology in Black Mirror very seriously.
It is something that internally within our culture, like everybody watches Black Mirror and has opinions about it.
So how do the futurists weigh in? One quick example, the show features these hyper-capable robot guard dogs. Those exist already. Hendricks bets that soon they'll be available commercially, and we'll have to decide how to regulate them. This next example is a little more complicated.
Well, it's been tested, though, right?
Of course.
She's not like a guinea pig.
Yes, it's all fully tested, perfectly safe.
In the episode Archangel, a brain implant allows a mother to monitor her child, her location, her vital signs, even her vision.
Tap this icon here to relay her optic feed.
This is what she's seeing now?
That's right.
Whoa. That's amazing.
And there are parental controls you can apply to that.
Controls?
Content limitations. If she witnesses something that causes her cortisol levels to rise, like stress, it can kind of paint out whatever's triggering it.
Hendricks says this chip has a lot of realistic elements. Smartphones can act as GPS trackers if we want them to. Even the more far-fetched elements, like the idea of viewing the world through the child's eyes, is not so crazy. We have some of the technology to capture images directly from the optical nerve, translate and broadcast them. But the core of this episode is relatable on a basic level.
The temptation of parents to know everything a child's going through at every moment is more or less kind of a realistic, even sort of present day kind of choice for parents.
As a society, we have the technology to surveil and control our children more than we ever did. So we face a question.
Are children allowed to make mistakes? Isn't that a part of growing up? And if you stop them from making mistakes, will they make bigger mistakes later?
Hendricks' last example is about virtual reality.
Exit game.
He says the highly convincing VR we see in Black Mirror, it's not that unrealistic.
We've already reached a turning point where they're very compelling, that people will want to spend more time in simulated environments.
But Hendricks is an optimist. He sees possibilities in VR. For example, he says if we can't stop humans from doing bad things to each other in real life, then maybe we can channel that antisocial behavior into virtual reality. Here's an example that might be a little hard to swallow.
If you could prove that sexual assault in the real world went down because of these kind of simulations existing, is that simulation not then kind of a public good? Right? Like if it turns out we can't fully deter behavior, but we could channel it into something where it's less destructive to real people's lives.
Hendricks says this question will only become more pressing, and it doesn't just apply to VR. Does this technology have more potential to encourage impulses towards antisocial behavior or mitigate the consequences of it? Dylan Hendricks is asking these questions. So are parents, so are some technologists. But who has the final say? For Philosophy Talk, I'm Liza Veal.